Hey, welcome back to Over the Hill Athlete YouTube channel, fitness and health for middle-aged men. This is going to be another kettlebell complex, so kettlebell complex number 2, and you're going to be doing lifting, pulling, pushing, and some squatting. So we're going to hit 4 major movements. I would consider this more endurance than heavy strength training. We're going to start off with a split stance deadlift. So you're just going to kick your whatever weight you're holding, whatever leg you're holding the weight with, you're going to kick that leg back. And all you're doing is using it as a kickstand. And from here, you're basically doing like a single leg deadlift. So coming here, making sure I'm loading my heel up, driving my heel, standing up nice and tall. All right, so I'm not doing a lunge. So I'm not here like that. All right, I'm hinging, pushing my butt back. I'm folding at my hip. All right, so I'm going to do 5. All right, then I'm going to stay down here and I'm going to do 5 rows. So here, make sure I'm not letting my shoulder hang. So keeping the shoulder down and back and engage, my lats are engaged. And I'm going to pull the kettlebell back towards my hip. And I'm going to do 5 here. So 4, 5. From here, I'm going to bring it up to the rack position, drop down to a knee and do 5 half kneeling presses. Making sure that when I'm here, I'm not just letting the weight fall. I want to engage this lat, pull the weight back down, drive it up, pull it back down. All right, so now I'm going to switch sides. So I'll stay the way they am just so you can see both sides. So again, this back leg is just a kickstand. Here, hinging, folding, butt back, weight on the heel, pushing that heel into the ground. I'm looking for glute activation here. All right, so that's what I'm really focusing on, is getting this glute to fire. This is a really good way to single out one glute at a time instead of your traditional deadlift where you're doing a bipedal movement instead of a unilateral. This will really get, making sure that both hamstrings are working. So did my 5. Now I'm going to go into my rows. Remember, pulling it back towards my hip, not just, let me turn for this one so I didn't show it in the other one. I'm not here just doing this. And I also not rotating. All right, so I'm here back towards the hip. That's gonna get more of my back involved. All right, so I do 5 there. Clean it up to the rack position. 5 presses. Again, making sure that you're staying engaged and pulling this weight back down, not just letting it fall. All right, pull it back down. I lost count. Call that 5. Then to end it, I'm going to come here, bring it to a goblet, and do 5 goblet squats. Okay, make sure sitting in between my legs. So now I am doing a squat, so I shouldn't be hinging. I shouldn't be folding at my hip. I should be dropping down in between my legs. All right, chest up if it helps. Open up your feet a little bit. Slightly turn out your toes. You need to give yourself room to be able to go in between your hips. All right, a lot of people, and actually just at the gym today, when I was doing this in class, there was a woman who was here and she would squat and she would get low and then all of a sudden she'd start to fold here like this, doing a goblet. So all I did was tell her to open up, turn her toes out a little bit, and give her that room to get in between her legs. I'm sitting down in between my legs. So you'll do 5 of those. Rest, 30 seconds, minute and a half, whatever you need to. And then all together you do anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds. That will depend on what your current fitness level is, or could be as easy as how much time you actually have to do it. All right, so please make sure you tell your friends. And again, like and subscribe.